All right, hello everyone, and welcome to a 2v2 game I'm casting between Side and Spiral versus Michael and Thunder, the brothers going up against Spiral and Side, as this is a 2v2 matchup here on Hills Bad Creek. Gonna go ahead and change the ally colors for you. It is gonna be Michael and Thunder spawning as the excuse me, human and undead partners going up against Side and Spiral as the undead and orc. 2v2 matchup. Thank you for Todd for letting me observe this game. You guys will notice that it is not from a replay. And everything is live, interruptions and all. I think I'll be co-casting with Todd for game number 2. We're still trying to figure out some technical issues overall, as we are looking at a side opening up with a pretty standard crypt, Altar of Darkness, and Ziggurat. Meanwhile, down over here, Spiral opening up with an Altar of Storms, Burrow, no barracks as of yet, so we may have a very fast tech to tier 2. Coming back down, Thunder opening up. There's that Altar of Kings, couple of farms in that frontline position. And I did just cast a 2v2 matchup here on Hillsbrad Creek earlier today, so interested to see how this particular strategy is gonna unfold. Are we gonna be looking at a lot of 2v2 fights, a lot of 2v1 fights, and harassment trying to pick off units as they are positioning all around the map? Archmage coming in from Thunder, no surprise there. Michael, also known, I believe, Michael off over here, getting up a Crypt Lord and having that Archmage to provide Brilliance Aura, while that Crypt Lord is going to be going for a bunch of Crypt Fiends and perhaps a couple of Beetles early on. It is going to be a little bit delayed here, giving time perhaps for either the Farseer or the Crypt Lord off over here to get in a little bit of harassment. It looks as though it's Crypt Lord and Ghouls coming in from side and going up against the Crypt Lord and Fiends coming in from Michael. All right. Apparently, chickens are not liked in the universe as well, as they're going to aggro those units all the way back here. Archmage going to try and quickly clear out this creep camp here, as the Farseer are going to be coming in already from those Spirit Wolves. Spirit Wolves coming into position here, trying to do a little bit of harassment. Meanwhile, back down across here, Archmage gonna go ahead and clear things up. Archmage picks up the item. What? Nope, no item off over here. All right, trying to retreat back. I thought there. Nope, no item. Don't play on Hills Bad Creek enough, as the militia now gonna retreat back as well. How those militia are able to walk faster while holding shields and axes rather than just holding a pickaxe, that seems like, a very inefficient pickaxe if it slows you down that much. Footmen engaging against that, a little bit of that Spirit Wolf here, as we are going into a Voodoo Lounge and a Scout Tower being built off to the north here, just to keep track of this expansion here. Scout Tower is not finished, but will be providing some crucial information until it is canceled. As that peasant has walked away. Side gonna go ahead and set up this expansion off to the north. Meanwhile, we're looking at a Beetles trying to infest and take down this location here. Those ghouls should be able to finish it off, even with the help of Blight regenerating those ghouls. The Acolytes actually regenerate hit points significantly faster while on Blight here, as the units are now making their way off to the north. Michael trying to clear off some more Nightcrawlers, finishing things off here, as Side is going to be retreating back already with this expansion ready to go. Meanwhile, back down to the south side here, Thunder is going to be, thank you for the follow. I'm not even casting anything live, so thank you for the follow there. As we're, no, what am I doing? Why are things popping up on my screen? Okay, why is it throwing up another WarCraft 3? I don't know. All right. Weird sounds going around in the background. All right, Footman about to get taken down. You logged out of battle, and a current game is still valid, and results will be processed. Why am I getting logged out? I'm not quite sure. Maybe, apparently they might be hosting or doing some sort of upgrades during this time. So Footman now going to be trying to retreat back here. Headhunter is going to continue to put all this pressure here, as the Crypt Fiends and the Crypt Lord trying to retreat back. This is Michael's Crypt Lord here, trying to put pressure onto the expansion of Side before it gets up and operational. Meanwhile, we are looking at Thunder coming in from behind. He is trying to get to level 2 for Brilliance Aura, as the Crypt Fiends are already putting pressure onto that Haunted Gold Mine. Should be able to force a cancellation. All right, there is a Voodoo Lounge here by Spiral and Spiral, so Side and Spiral will have a little bit of home field advantage here, as the Headhunters are going to be able to retreat back very, very quickly. Meanwhile, the Ziggurat is about to come online as a Nerubian tower, and that's going to be a little bit more difficult, as the Nerubian tower will be slowing down the engagements here. All right, in comes the attacks now. There's a quick impale slowing or picking up all of those units here. Nerubian tower about to get taken down, as the Crypt Lord still has plenty of mana here by side. Gets to force the Scroll of Town Portal, and all the units will be backing out right there. SyDe and Spiral able to, well, force the Scroll of Town Portal, and now have to hit the reset button on that expansion. Meanwhile, ThundeR is getting up getting up to tier 2. A Rogue is going to give level 2. Yes, it does. Finally getting Brilliance Aura after all this time. Down to the south here, Michael, well, back at home, does have a sacrificial dagger, will be able to offer up those carry-on beetles for hit points for those Crypt Fiends, as the Crypt Fiends taking down the Ogre Magi, and, well, following up with those Ogre Maulers here in just a moment. Meanwhile, ThundeR is being a bit aggressive, creeping out more towards SyDe and Spiral side of the map, which will mean a loss of experience by the at some point, since they are just pushing over that far side. Coming back around, ThundeR going to go ahead and, well, head back off to the north, perhaps try and figure out where exactly SyDe and Spiral are, but little does he know that he has just missed them, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 fight in the human base. Blood Mage about to come online as well, but he's going to have no one to protect him, as we are going into dual Arcane Sanctums in the back being sped built as well. All right, Ogre Magi, Mass Headhunters coming back across here. Are we going into Fortress? No, we are not. We are going into Spirit Lodge. We are getting up a Shadow Hunter as the Archmage looking to shut down the expansion again. But is this just a bit of a bait here, trying to set up this expansion constantly to be canceled as the Necropolis is about to come online? All right. There goes the Crypt Lord being forced to retreat back. A bunch of Headhunters. They're going to be able to get damage onto that Arcane Tower. Farseer going to perhaps summon some Spirit Wolves, get some damage right there, and now retreat back, as well as the Dire Wolves are right there at level 3. Major damage is done, and all in this position, ThundeR will have to try and figure out a way to get a little bit of defense here, as the Blood Mage comes out at just the wrong time. Blood Mage now trying to retreat back. Scroll of Town Portal, only a single army here, as the remaining army coming in from Michael now shows up on the long walk. All right, there's an Impale only hitting the Farseer. Poorly positioned, but he does now have Blood Mage, as an Impale comes across in there, not hitting the Blood Mage, but breaking the seal, as the Death Knight gets the Death Coil off right there. All right, beautifully impaled there, as we're now looking at the Hex trying to retreat back. More Impales coming back and forth across the board, as the Death Knight able to continue to heal, and there is another Impale again, but there is no synchronization between the Siphon Mana and the Impales, as the Impales are actually breaking the Siphon Manas by their partner. All right, there goes the Blood Mage now. That is going to get taken down. Archmage sitting at level 2, trying to continue the chase back the other way. It is a little bit of a split army coming back again, as the Spiral perhaps going to try and get some damage onto the Crypt Lord and that Death Knight. All right, a bunch of level 1 heroes have fallen in the engagement here. Death Knight could have a hard time trying to retreat back. Is it going to get impaled? No, it does not look like it, as it looks as though there's going to be easy kills here. No, instead of Burrow with 16 hit points being able to save right there. Farseer could be in a little bit of trouble as well. It's going to be forced to retreat back. And what is going to happen here? Michael just trying to hide some units, but does have Sorceresses and Priest now out onto the battlefield, which will greatly give an advantage to ThundeR and Michael here. There goes an Impale. Death Knight now going to get surrounded. A little bit of problems here. The Priest needs to heal up that Death Knight, as Headhunters are simply just walking by in this battle here, as Footmen are getting taken down. All right, Spiral and SyDe continuing with that pressure. Michael and ThundeR trying to hold this all back off. Another beautiful Impale coming in, as the Blood Mage getting resurrected by ThundeR, already back out onto the battlefield here. We should perhaps be getting some Siphon Mana, but no easy targets or good targets, as not much mana across the board. Siphon Mana into Michael's Crypt Lord there, as we now see a couple of revealed units getting their head, getting punished a bit. All right, Death Coil there for the save, and it looks like Michael and ThundeR with 42 supply and 46 supply going up against SyDe's 33 and Spiral's 38. SyDe, even with an expansion or constantly trying to get up and running, finally getting that up, and will it be too little too late? Coming back around, SyDe walking into Michael's base here. Only an undead player feels free to walk into an undead base and try and harass. Well, that Blight giving a bit more regeneration for SyDe here. He does have a get out of jail free card if necessary. Meanwhile, it is an army of ThundeR and Michael inside the actual main base of Spiral without reinforced defenses just quite yet. That is a little bit delayed here as we're looking at Obsidian statues. Oh, getting caught coming the wrong way, and Michael will lose one Obsidian statue there, but a Shadow Hunter going to be losing some precious mana as well. Slow being cast, Scroll of Protection, Michael and ThundeR perhaps working together. Their teamwork's just now spot on once again as they're pushing forward. Archmage leading the charge there, Impale, but it doesn't break the Blood Mage's Siphon mana as that's, well, Cripplord getting low on mana once again. More Impales constantly getting picked up. Again, there's more Siphon mana. There's an Impale. There's a Hex trying to stop that Siphon mana before it gets too far, as the Blood Mage is going to give more mana back over to Michael's Cripplord and then gets another Impale, picking up all of those units. Siphon mana been working magic all across the board. Going to finish off some more units as we're looking at the Blood Mage now at level 2. All right. Spiral's units, well, walking past, are they going to be able to actually make it through? Yes, they are. Or no, it's not, excuse me. I thought it was going to be for a second, as the Headhunter backing up once more. All right, more pressure coming in from Michael and ThundeR, putting pressure onto the barracks now. We do have reinforced defenses completed, so the Orc Burrows no longer the easy targets for this magic and piercing damage army. All right, more Impales coming across, but the slow picking off of units, and ThundeR using that Blood Mage so effectively, and then, well, that Cripplord with constant mana gonna cause problems once again. All right, are we gonna see another Siphon mana into Michael's Cripplord? Yes, we are. It has enough again. Potion of mana being purchased as the units are trying to retreat back, as Michael is just punishing SyDe and Spiral, even though they have the expansion. Spiral down to 26 supply here. Meanwhile, Michael sitting at, or SyDe sitting at 51. Going up against, what is that, 48 and 48. So absolutely even overall. More damage coming back across here. There goes another Impale. Shadow Hunter going to engage once more. More Purge coming down. Death Coil trying to save. Crypt Fiend going to continue to push on through once more as the units are trying to back again. Blood Mage, well, going to go ahead and siphon mana here as we are seeing the Lich join out onto the battlefield. Michael now at tier 3 with that Orb of Corruption, major damage, and now adding Frost Nova as bonus damage as well. Units trying to impale back off to the north. SyDe's Death Knight about to fall. We see a quick Hex onto the Death Knight here of Michael, but Michael quickly gets purged as well as Spiral throws in, and SyDe's throw in the towel. Interesting game 1 coming in between these two players. Please stay tuned for game 2.